Yo. We back, baby. Woo.
I already regret having you here.
Woo. Back in the fucking studio. The energy is real. We might be 6 feet apart. It's okay. I'm not sick anymore. Woo.
Who are you? Piece of shit.
Oh my god, I didn't say it's your boy Sweet Sauce. Yo, it's your boy Sweet Sauce.
Hey.
And my boy Big Stupid over here.
Big Stupid. All right, I'll take it. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Shep, you piece of shit.
I know Kluge was waiting for the in real life episodes because he had enough of the Zoom except for the episode he was on.
Yeah. It didn't feel right.
No, the energy was weird.
Yeah.
Back in the studio though, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm excited. It's a good time. I'd be more excited if we had more questions to answer, but
it's all right. We got a new segment today.
Why not start it off? Start it off with a new
We're going to start it off with a new segment?
Yeah.
All right, so I mentioned it in the stream when we did the Among Us Wednesday last week, and you shot it down immediately. But I got him to cave, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a new segment.
We'll see how bad it is before I actually agree to put this in.
We're going to do a new segment called That's Not Poggers. And I'm going to pull up the...
We're not going to do it. You are doing it.
I'm doing this. I'm going to pull up the Urban Dictionary definition of poggers. And one of them says, epic word can be used for anything.
Hey, Shep.
What?
You're poggers.
Yeah. But see, I like to use it in the context of like, poggers is something good.
Yeah.
So this example says, when your wife's boyfriend lets you sleep past 8 p.m., that's poggers.
When your wife's boyfriend?
Yeah. It's Urban Dictionary, so it's kind of funny. But
oh, my God.
So the guy's response is poggers because that's a good thing. You could sleep. So that's how I'm going to use it in this context. So when something's not poggers, then it's not good. So
what's your weekly poggers?
So my thing that's not poggers today.
Oh wait, it's right. It's what's not. It's not poggers. Right?
Yeah,
that's what you're doing.
Yeah. So and these are just random things, and I would like to see if we can get some fan interaction. Just send me something that's not poggers. I know Ty says poggers a lot, so if he listens to the podcast, he'll be into it. But through various events, I had to do an interaction with a lady at the door of a certain hospital today.
Your favorite hospital, nonetheless. Who was
giving me shit. Now, she's a volunteer, so she's not actually a hospital employee. As the fans know, I had the Rona. Okay?
The Rona.
So I got tested a couple weeks ago, and I came back positive. So she asked me at the door, hey, do you have symptoms? No, I don't have symptoms anymore. Hey, did you have a test done in the last 2 weeks? Yes. Was it positive? Yes. She freaked the fuck out.
Well, why didn't you say it was negative? Because you're negative now.
No, well, because she's asking me about the previous test I took, which is partially why I'm annoyed at the situation is because A, you're asking about a test I took 2 weeks ago, number one. Number two,
but why wouldn't you answer?
She jumped down my throat.
If it was,
I wasn't finished yet. I was going to explain to her
jeez.
I was going to explain hey, this is what happened.
Yeah.
So she didn't handle it. The way she handled it was not poggers because she jumped down my throat and she's like, well, you can't give those to people because I had stuff I was going to give. She's like, well, you can't give them. You can't be in here. I don't know why you're in here. And she was kind of giving me shit. And I was like, you think for 5 seconds that if I had coronavirus, A, I would be capable of walking around and driving to the hospital and going in, and B, that I'd be that stupid to just walk in and traipse around where people don't have it?
Yes, you would.
I'm not that dumb. So I'm I kind of got snippy with her. I was like, the health department released me last week. Can I go do what I'm going to do, please? And she's like, well, you should have led with that. That's not poggers.
You should have led with that. That was kind of dumb
to
go with. I tested positive.
I was answering the question. I didn't just walk in and say, hey, I tested positive for coronavirus, and then didn't say anything else. She asked, did you take a test 2 weeks ago? Or in the last 2 weeks? I said, yes. Was it positive? Yes. And then I was going to say, but, blah, blah, blah.
But and so she looking at this point, is she looking at your records?
No, she's just standing at the door.
So why not just say, no, I tested negative? Just say negative.
I don't know.
Because that was your most recent thing.
Yeah, but I don't lie to people, dude.
That's not lying. That's the truth. In the past 2 weeks, you tested positive and then negative. Your most recent.
But I didn't take another
negative.
test though. I only took one test.
All right, never mind. I get you now. Okay.
Like technically, if I took a second test, it would be negative. But I never took a second test because they didn't have to.
Right. Because you went through the stages.
Yeah, the health department was just like, no, you don't have to. If you don't have symptoms, you don't have a fever, you're good. So she was just like, ooh. And I was like, okay. I mean, partially is like rightfully so, because obviously if somebody says, I took a test and I tested positive, people's gut reaction is like lose their shit.
Yeah, like you still have it. Get away from me.
But part of me was like, you really think that I'd be that dumb? Like, come on. Number one. Number two,
yes.
I mean, I'm sure people out there are that stupid. And like, I'm pretty positive. But then number two, like, let me finish. Like, I was literally getting ready to say something, and you just inserted her arm down my throat and ripped my balls up through my throat. And I was like, oh my God, okay. So that's not poggers. So I would like to see if we get any fan interaction. I'm going to make posts myself.
Oh, interesting.
And see if we can get some interaction.
What do you want for Pogger Wednesday?
No, I'm going to find a picture, like a poggers picture. That's funny and stupid. And I'm going to post it every week.
Okay. All right.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
So for those listening, watch out for my posts, not Tom's, which is going to be kind of...
Well, it'd be on your personal... Mine's always on Nation Racing.
Yeah. So I don't know how much interaction we get, but...
Yeah. So we kind of finished up the racing season. I think there's only like one or two more series racing. But IMSA is done. Corvette won the championship.
Let's go.
Rock on. It was actually... Oh my God. I want to show you this while we're live. Look at all of these.
Jesus. Those are just the spam phone calls?
Yes.
Nice.
It's like 100 a day.
They call you more than they call me. I thought they called me a lot.
It's miserable.
Yeah, because you always get it at work and you don't know who it is. Right. Sometimes it's your area code.
Hello?
So like, yeah.
No, bye. I don't want my warranty upgraded. Thanks.
Well, it's funny because they always ding me with the Rochester area code because I get phone calls from the hospital, from the pharmacy. And I'm like, oh, yeah, is this you? Oh, no, because I don't memorize the number or put it in my phone, which I probably should, but like...
Stupid. But the 12-hour race this past weekend was actually a really good race and enjoyable to watch. A lot of action.
Was there actually like... I want to make sure I don't dip out of frame. Was there actually enough people racing in it, or did a bunch of people drop?
No, there's a lot. It was kind of like a full lineup except for LMP2. I think they only had like 3. But yeah, it was good. It was good. It was the last race for Porsche. At least the GT LM class. And they paid like a pretty cool tribute, which is what my picture was today on the asking for questions. And it's all of the cars that they've raced with, but the 2 cars that they used to actually race this year, they painted them with like stars and stripes. And it said like "thank you for having us" type of stuff all over it, which is cool. It's cool. Little homage to the U.S.
I did see that the picture that you posted was kind of lit sauce.
Yeah.
All right, shoot me for saying that.
Yeah, for sure. And they did like a burnout before the race started with all 5 cars.
I was doing my laundry today and I found a couple burnouts in my underwear. Anyway, we're back, baby. Let's go.
I'm having so much fun.
Let's go.
Can we go back?
I wasn't in my like element. I wasn't feeding off your annoyance. Your annoyance gives me comedy.
I'm glad. I think there's still 2 or 3 Formula 1 races left. MotoGP just crowned champion. No idea who it is. Can't tell you that. I just saw that he was crowned.
Was it the dude that fucking hit the turn, lost the bike, and then ran through the pits and got on another one and then just kept going?
No.
Because that's the dude that should have won.
Yeah.
He just didn't care.
Champ.
He just got off it and was like, fuck it, it's not here. Just dead sprint. Yeet to his pit. Like, cut through the parking lot.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, but so NASCAR or racing news as a whole is probably going to dip a little bit It's the only thing that we're really gonna be able to talk about is like driver changing, like silly seasons.
Well, it's like post. You know what's funny is like I don't even remember what we talked about last year, because we started the podcast
in
right
like
as
December.
racing. Yeah,
Just
right as
before racing started.
Yeah, so it was like we had like a month where there was nothing.
Yeah. I don't remember what we talked about.
Yeah, those were all the uptight episodes too.
Yeah. And they were all. I'm pretty sure they were all like the shorter episodes too.
Yeah.
Short.
It wasn't the best time to start it, but it's all right.
We were coming to our own.
Actually, no, it was a good time to start it, because then you had the first month was just kind of like just
getting the jitters out.
Yeah, it was just ass, like just cock and balls, just. I just wanted to say that. It was kind of funny.
Okay.
It was just horrible. Not horrible, but it wasn't like.
It was rough.
It's not this.
Yeah, like it just.
It took us 2 hours to film a 10-second intro sequence.
Yeah. Hey, 2 weeks. We have a year. We're coming up on a year.
Oh.
I need suggestions, my people. What do you want us to do?
We gotta vlog something.
Everything's shut down. We're in fucking communism. That was a bit mean.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
It'd be cool if we could go to like a go-kart track and just have at it, but I don't think any of them are open.
Clubhouse?
What?
Clubhouse?
Yeah, I don't think that opened.
Oh.
Too many things. Too many hands touching things. Although it'd be, I don't know. We'll hopefully come up with something cool.
I was gonna say
if
we
not,
should.
We'll just have Shep run around naked.
Could do that, or we could come to my house and race my garden tractors. That'd be funny.
Oh my god!
That would actually be pretty funny.
Race my garden tractors. 10-lap race. Nick will be the flag girl.
No, you put Nick on the pit bike with the camera.
Oh, following us.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just don't know if he could. He'd probably fall off the fucking bike. All of a sudden, you get the video. It's like no, and then he just like down he goes.
We stop. We're laughing at him. Oh man. All right, we might do something stupid like that.
Yeah, that would be funny. Suggestions.
But as far as silly season goes, a lot of Xfinity stuff, but we don't really talk about too much about Xfinity, so I don't really want to go into it unless I have a lot more people to talk about.
Who's the girl making her debut in a NASCAR that's the model? Have you heard about this girl?
What?
I saw
She's
this.
a model?
Yeah, like.
Are you talking about Haley Deegan?
Is that who? I don't know.
She's also been in NASCAR for like 5 years. 4 years, 3 years, something like that. She's been racing ARCA cars. And she just ran a truck.
I just saw this post that said this girl's making her 2021 debut in something.
Maybe Jamie Little. Jamie Little's broadcasting for NASCAR in ARCA. Oh, I keep swallowing my freaking spit. This is great.
Oh, dude, I don't remember.
Okay. But so probably next week or the following week I'll have a little more in regards to like silly season and stuff. And I'll get more names and stuff. But I think it's too early right now to announce anything. Not announce, but talk about anything until shit gets hairy. IMSA is also going to have a silly season, so they'll shake up a little bit too. And I think it's already has. Who?
Dude, I don't know.
No one I care about. Next.
Oh, she started a racing career at the age of 4. Wow.
I guess the biggest news of the week was that Lewis Hamilton won his 7th world championship. So, and he started from like 9th or something like that. 6th. Out of place from where he normally is. But, you know, he's got the best car, so he kind of drives through the field pretty easily.
Oh, it says right here in 2021,
Good, but
Lira Motorsports will field a car in
you
the
said
ARCA.
Leroy Motorsports?
No, I said Lira.
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 Okay. They'll field a...
We'll field a car in the ARCA series.
Okay.
Additionally, the team will field a part-time entry in the NASCAR Truck Series.
Oh, cool.
So she's going to drive both. So nobody cares, but I saw it, so it's news technically because she's starting in 2021. So
News. But yeah, it's just Lewis still hasn't confirmed to come back, which is kind of crazy. It'd be weird to see Formula One without him, but it'd also be kind of enjoyable to watch without him. Just because he's again like Tom Brady, and we just kind of sick and tired of him winning.
Has there been any talks of him leaving?
Mm-hmm. He said it might be his last. He was like, in an interview post podium 2 weeks ago, he had hinted at that he might not be coming back. Hinted. Now he could just be stirring up drama. Well, but okay. There's also
here's my thing too, though.
2 seasons. Sorry, it'd be next season. Yeah. So 2022, there's a cap, a salary cap, that's under what he makes now. So that's obviously another reason that he has to kind of be like, I'm making way too much money now for you to be telling me that I can't make that much money.
Yeah, he needs to at least get out before then. Yeah. My thing is though is like, has he shattered every record possible?
I'm pretty sure.
So if he has, you can kind of be like, he might leave. If he hasn't, then you'd probably still be guaranteed that, like, yeah, he's still probably going to do it.
I think he probably just doesn't hold all the track records. Like, he holds the sports records, so, like, most championships.
Yeah, those are the ones.
Most poles, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think he has, like, all of the tracks. Like, he's the most winningest person at that particular track.
Right.
I mean, granted, that's 20 tracks that he'd have to do that at. That's a lot.
Yeah. Because I feel like once you get past a certain point, like Tom Brady, you play to just break records. Like, people know you're good and you're making a lot of money. So you play because you love the sport, and then you do it to, like, just break records of famous people. So if he's broken all the records, then he would only be incentivized to do it just because he loves it. So is he going to just keep doing it or not? We don't know.
And that kind of brings up a funny thing where Kimi Räikkönen, who's been doing this for, like, 900 years, he does it as a hobby.
Nice.
Like, he's just like, I have enough money. I don't give a shit.
It's a couple $1 million hobby. No big deal.
Couple. And he just races, and he's just good. And he's in a shit car, and he's just good.
Yeah.
I love Kimi Räikkönen. He's the type of person who's like, hey, how are you feeling about the car today?
Yeah, he just doesn't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
Like, he's racing.
He never did.
Well, okay. I didn't know that, but
yeah.
It's pretty awesome that you could just, like, as a hobby, be a professional racer.
At the highest level of racing.
Yeah, just like, no, dude, it's a hobby. And I'm competitive, but it's a hobby.
Yeah. Yeah. And all of his interviews, he's just like, I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this for. It's just a hobby to me. I don't care.
That's insane. Like, my hobby's playing video games and masturbating.
Oh, my God. Really?
So, like, you can do both of those professionally.
All right, moving on.
That was the bit I was trying to set up.
You're useless. Do you know who Michael Fassbender is?
That sounds familiar, actually.
He played Magneto in the younger versions.
Yeah.
He also was in 300, Snowman. What?
Which I never watched.
300?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm offended.
I never went around it.
So good. So much. Dude, I'm going to fucking kill you.
That one was an accident. Got stuck to my tooth.
Scumbag. But he's been working with Porsche and doing this, like, Road to Le Mans thing.
You gonna be a driver?
Yeah, he's been driving.
That's crazy.
But every week they release an episode, and there's 2 seasons out. Like, he's on it. He's literally trying to work his way up to race at Le Mans.
Oh.
And I think they're, like, halfway through season 2 right now. It's on YouTube on the Porsche.
Yeah.
YouTube channel. But it's actually really cool. It gives you a lot more in-depth information about endurance racing and how it is, because he's gonna do basically what we do.
Yeah.
Not what we do, but the racing that we do.
Yeah.
And he started in Porsche GT3 Cup cars, which are a handful and just a bitch. And and then he jumped right into an RSR, which is what our stack-up car is, the green bomber, the Mulsanne Marauder.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
That's funny.
He's pretty good.
That's actually funny. How some people are just like, he's just
like he was keeping up with the pros.
Yeah, like he just did it and he's good.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure he's been doing stuff like this in order to prepare for, like, you can't just jump into a GT3 car.
Well, yeah.
So he's probably
when you're not an X-Men star, you're just driving Porsche race cars. Again,
but he had a lot of money to probably get a lot of teaching from.
Yeah.
And then Porsche is now, like, he's an ambassador for Porsche.
Yeah.
Same with, like, Patrick Dempsey, and there's, I think, a baseball player that's also...
Is he... I've always wondered what, like, nationality is. He's not... Is he from the States, or...
Who?
Fassbender.
Okay. I'm also confused, because Fassbender, that's, like, a German name. It looks German.
Yeah.
And he kind of has, like, a German accent.
Yeah, and I don't know if... I agree, but I don't know if I agree just because he plays a German in the movies.
Right. No. But he also, I think, is Irish, because on the flag that's next to his name on the car is an Irish flag.
Okay.
It's so, like, I mean, obviously that's where Michael comes from, but
yeah,
it's so weird, because he doesn't have, like, a normal Irish accent.
Right.
And so it throws you off when you see him Irish flag. I'm kind of curious.
Is that my phone, though?
Yeah, of course that's your phone. What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, it was.
Puggers. But it's a really, really good series, and you should watch it. It's like 10-15 minutes each episode.
Oh, that is kind of cool.
I don't spell his name. He was born in Germany.
Okay,
that's so weird.
Why'd they give him the Irish flag then? I mean, he must have Irish descent.
But he says, and this it also says that he's an Irish, so he's probably like half Irish, half German.
Yeah,
type of thing.
There we go. We figured it out.
But I highly recommend it, and you should watch it. And it's on the same channel that endurance racing movie was on, that documentary with Lawrence Van Thoren.
Yeah,
Bamber. But yeah, that's all I got.
Nice.
I did start watching Blink of an Eye, which is like a documentary about Michael Waltrip and Dale Sr. I should get an on-air thing so that everything gets shut off. You stupid hoe.
I'm important.
Hey, a news article pop up. Or an email or something.
No, it was Watch Fantasy Football show. I won this week, so I don't give a fuck.
Same. Come back, kid. I'm coming back, baby.
Yo, I needed you to win.
I made some serious moves.
I needed you to win. I did too. And in other words, my move was, fuck you, New England. Get out of my face.
Yeah, get rid of everybody.
Just get out of my face.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody. I had the defense because the defense was like decent in the first two games when they won.
Did you end up going to the game?
No.
Okay. I didn't think
it was just tough because
it's gonna be way too expensive.
Like we could have, but it was downpouring. We would have had to sit out in the fucking rain, spend $250 on tickets to sit out in the fucking rain, and then drive home at 9:00 at night, and it's a 4-hour fucking hike.
Yeah.
And she had to work at 6 a.m. today.
Stupid.
So she would have been miserable.
Yeah, that would
and rightfully so. Yeah. So we were like, you know what? Nah. It was better.
Yeah.
And now that I know that, like, I can make the drive, like, the hotel that we stayed at, her dad's got points at, was literally within walking distance. So we just stay at the same hotel. Like, I got it all mapped out to do it next time. Way easier, like, way fucking, like, actually plan it. Mm-hmm. So.
Not to, hey, we're going.
Whipping my hand around like this for some reason. Anyway.
We had some good games this week. Not that we're a football podcast, so we won't go too deep into it.
All I cared about is the Bills getting their dreams crushed.
Oh, that was tough.
That was awesome.
That was tough.
That was awesome.
I can't wait for you guys to lose.
I needed Hopkins to do good.
Do you have Hopkins?
Yeah. So like that was just a
So
blissful situation.
I traded Michael Thomas and DeAndre Swift for David Montgomery, or I think it's David. I don't know. And Diggs.
Oh.
So Michael Thomas hasn't gotten me more than 7 points, this entire season.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm done with this shit. I need a receiver. Give me Diggs back. And
Which
Jake's
is
like,
crazy
all right,
because, like...
let's do it. Because Michael Thomas.
Yeah, like, he's not a slouch.
No.
It's just funny to see that, like, how the years change.
He won me one of my other leagues last year because he just dominated.
Yeah.
And now he's gotten 7 points. So I got Diggs, and I got 25 points out of Diggs. So, rock on. Chubb's back. Let's go.
I needed you to do...
I'm good.
Well...
My team's back, healthy, alive.
I smacked Jake, which is good because I had a bunch of guys out on bye. Like, I had Hunt out. I had... I don't remember, somebody else was really good on my team. But my team, I hate my team because Tom Brady's going to go 1 week where he's going to dump 30 points like he did this week. And then last week he got like 10 maybe. And like I needed to win last week and I didn't really need to win this week. Like I needed him to get me 30 last week. He could have got me 10 this week and I would have been fucking fine.
Yeah.
But like he just...
I have him in one of my leagues as well, and I'll bench him and I played Jared Goff over him. And Jared Goff got me how many 18 points a couple weeks ago. And he scores 30 because the week prior he scored 7.
Yeah, no, that's literally what, like...
It's like, you're useless to me,
my
man.
alternative is Cam Newton, which, again, Patriots, get the fuck out of here. But that's what I did because before he got sick, he was actually doing really well.
Yeah.
And so I put him in for a game, and he just shit his pants. And then Tom Brady did really well. And then I did it a second time where I thought I was making a good decision because, like, the Patriots were playing a team that was ass.
Yeah.
And
Probably
Tampa Bay wasn't.
It's probably the Jets.
And the Patriots ended up getting, like, waffle stomped. And he still did horrible. And I'm like... And then Tom Brady did good, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm not fucking doing this again. I'm just going to play Tom Brady, and if he has a bad week, he has a bad week. But, like, my team's so wishy-washy, it's annoying.
It is, because you always pull it out of your ass. Like the
I
win
have
out
like
of your ass.
I have the best receivers in the game right now on my team.
Okay, you have one of the best.
I have 2.
Yeah, one.
I have Hopkins and DK Metcalf.
Okay, he's having a good year. He is not the best yet.
He's good.
He's good.
He's a
good.
machine.
Is he consistent? No.
He's had a rough couple weeks, so I'll give you that one.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the other one I have? The other one I have is pretty good too. I don't remember.
I don't know. But we need to get off this. All right, what's your movie?
We were talking about X-Men, and then it made me think of Logan, so I'm going to go Logan.
Okay.
Good movie. Very sad movie.
He's alive still.
It made me cry.
No, it didn't.
It made me cry. No, the only movie that made me cry was when Iron Man died.
In the worst movie of 2020.
No, that was the best movie ever. Oh, and I have Hill. Fuck you. Tyreek Hill's good.
Yeah, he is good. Still not the best.
Those are 3 good fucking receivers.
He's really fast. He doesn't have the best hands in the league.
I'm not going to make that joke I was going to make.
Well, yeah, he did beat his child, so.
Yeah. So...
Not that that's funny.
Where was I?
Logan.
Oh, Logan. I would like to rewatch it, actually, because I think I've only seen it once.
Yeah, to me, that was only a movie I needed to see once. I'm good.
But it just goes to, like, the whole point of, like, the X-Men timeline is just borked.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I just don't get it. They would have been so much better if they actually just did the movies in succession. Yeah. It was almost as if they were like, let's do this movie, and then was like, fuck, we could have done a movie before that. Well, let's just do it now.
Well, yeah.
And I was like...
In their mind, they're like, we had 3 movies. Like, they were okay. They weren't great.
Yeah.
And they made a lot of money because people love Marvel and people love X-Men.
And that was on the cusp of that, like, era.
And let's, like, it was like the start of that era, around that start. Like, the ending of them was the start of Marvel.
Yeah.
And they're like, well... We see all the success of superhero movies. Let's do this again, but let's do the start of everybody. Vomiting out all of this half-assed content.
Yeah, and then, like, I feel like a lot of people like the original X-Men because it had Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, which is the best character in the series, period. Don't come at me with anything else.
I will admit that, I can't think of it. McAvoy. I can't think of his first name. The guy who plays Professor X.
Oh, young version?
Yes.
He did good.
He's always, like, he's one of my favorite actors. He just, everything he does is so good.
Yeah, he did good. Didn't he play... No, did he?
What? I don't know. Can't answer that question.
Wasn't he? No, he wasn't Lex Luthor in Batman vs Superman.
No, that was that weird dude.
Yeah.
Can't think of his
Okay.
name.
Yeah. Okay. I would kind of get him confused a
but he
little
was
bit.
bald. He did bald himself, like shaved his head off like that, like
Yeah.
in Split.
Yes.
In Split and in Glass, I think.
That's what I was. Which I kind of want to. That's a series too, isn't it?
It is. Yes. There's one from like the '80s with Bruce Willis, like his origin story.
Right.
There's
M. Night Shyamalan.
yeah, that guy
has.
That's all of his movies.
Yeah.
Then there's Split. Then there's
I know there's Glass with Samuel L. Jackson.
yeah, that's a new one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's those three.
Okay.
But Glass was in the Bruce Willis movie.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch
And
those because they
combined
kind of
them
looks
all
cool.
together, and because one of them, Bruce Willis is like he's like I'm a superhero. Thinking
Yeah.
his bones don't break as easy or something like that.
Yeah.
And then Glass is just like this really smart, handicapped person. Like he's
Yeah, because Bruce is in
super-
Glass too. I saw that.
yeah.
Yeah. So.
He's this super intelligent person who helps people escape. Like he's like, hey, I can get out of here easily, whatever.
Yeah.
But he's like half the time he pretends to be like he's like paralyzed. He like can't move,
Yeah.
and then doesn't talk, doesn't do anything, just stares
From
off
M. Night Swami Mommy.
Swami Mommy.
I just like saying his name. So, yeah, no, good movie. But again, I think it falls to. I think it was one of their better X-Men movies, but
Definitely, it was probably the best one. To be
it
honest,
just falls to their just ass crack timeline that doesn't make any sense. Like I don't know where, because you had the Wolverine movies, 1, 2.
yeah.
He ended up in fucking Japan fighting some dude for some fucking reason.
Yep.
And now he's 850 million years
Well,
old.
he fought the guy in the Japan because they took the metal out of his.
Yeah, and
or
then
they
he
were
had-
making him. They were made them metal because he was bone still,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Right? No, I think they took it from him.
They probably did both.
I don't fucking see. I don't even know. Like I don't.
But like, I don't remember how he got the metal.
And was
Because
Logan
of bone.
was he old in Logan because of the whole time travel bit that they introduced with Days of Future Past? Was that what?
No, he's just old. It's 2020 in that, or 2019 or whatever it was in that film.
Because he traveled time in one movie.
I don't know. Wait, when?
Him and there was Xavier and Magneto were there, and then they were like, "Yo, you need to travel back in time to do something." I think it was Days of Future Past. I think that's.
He didn't travel though. They traveled to him, and they stopped him from doing something.
Is that what it was?
I think so. Or they stopped. They like let him free.
But see, I feel like that led to Logan somehow.
Yeah, probably. But it wasn't because
Him and Xavier, because Xavier was fucking out of his mind.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, movie
Confused.
probably
Like, that just shows how confusing it is.
yeah, like 6'4". I'm gonna say 6'4".
I'd give it more than that.
It
It was good. It was. I would say it's 7 minimum.
Okay, I'll give it a 7. I just really hate their timeline so much with a burning passion because
Yeah.
they're good movies. There's a few good movies, like multiple good movies.
The good thing though,
It's just like, why the fuck did you?
Logan, you don't really need a backstory. Like you don't need the other movies. You can just have him, and just be like, all right, it's Wolverine. And it's kind of like a coming to how he be, like,
No.
it's similar to how he was raised
Yeah.
by these people who made him mutant or whatever.
Oh, this is the funny thing I was gonna do. I was gonna answer the phone. Hello. All right, I'm gonna text it to you, Doug. Thank you.
Why do you keep saying dog a lot?
Nick,
You're on the podcast. Say hello.
Hello.
All right, I'll text it to you.
we're almost done. Anyway.
He's ordering pizza. I wanted him to get it, so then I don't have to wait. I could just go drive there and pick it up.
Yeah, you better text him now.
Yeah,
What was the funny thing you were gonna do?
that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna call him, but he called me.
Oh. Okay. My movie. I'm trying to remember if I've actually done this already. I feel like I did, but I don't know. Sherlock Holmes.
I don't think you did.
Okay, cool. With RDJ,
Of course.
the man, myth, the legend. It's just like one of those movies. It's good. It's just good and enjoyable, but it's like a newer like twist of Sherlock, and it's not like, we see Benedict's Sherlock.
Which I never actually seen.
I haven't either. I just know that it's more of like based in modern time, and he's basically a detective or whatever.
What's his name?
Cumberbatch.
Benedict, come on my back.
Yeah, that guy. Penguin.
Have you ever heard of that one?
Yeah,
That one's funny.
you've said it
Oh yeah, I have.
on here.
I don't think I've said it on here.
Yeah, you have.
Have I?
Yes.
I'm just so proud of that one.
But this is more like 1800s, old school. Like you kind of see the real Sherlock Holmes type of thing. But I don't know. It's RDJ, so it's good.
I like the slow mo shit that they do. Where he like
when
hyper analyzes stuff.
He breaks like down a fight, and he's like, okay, if I hit him here, he'll react this way, and I'll
Very
dodge it.
Equalizer vibes.
Yeah, it's really good. There's a third one coming.
Yes.
I have talked about this on here. I remember saying that there's a third one coming.
Have you talked about it?
Sorry, that's what you're gonna get.
There might be some overlaps. I don't even remember, so it's fine.
I guess I'll go with Sherlock Holmes 2.
Hey.
Game of Shadows. I just watched that this past weekend. Jude Law's any movie Jude Law's in is pretty good too. So I don't know. I enjoyed it. I think it's on HBO only. To be honest, it was on Netflix for a while. But it's like the mind games that are played, and they kind of, at least in the first one, somewhat of the second one, you kind of get to. The second one's kind of like straightforward. You know where he's going or whatever.
Yeah.
But the first one, you can kind of start adding up your own details and turning it into like, oh my god, yay. Same with like Murder on the Orient Express, where it's like,
Yeah.
who did this? Who committed this crime? Whatever. Okay, you were there. I can put all this together. Oh, you all did it. You stupid bitches.
I remember watching that second movie and the end of it, and I was like, boy, he fucking dead.
There was a thing at the end. Why are you picking your nose on camera?
I'm itching the outside.
Scumbag. There's a point where he literally takes off a mask, like a camouflage mask, and he's like, "I'm here." And
did he?
Like,
I don't remember. I saw it forever ago.
Because Jude Law's character, why can't I? Watson. Yeah, right.
He is. Is he Watson?
Yeah. He's typing like his autobiography or whatever, and at the end it says the end, so he leaves, and Sherlock comes out from like camouflaged, right, and he types question mark at the end of it.
Yes, I remember that. Ooh, that was so good.
Yeah, there's more.
Took him forever to do.
I'm gonna give it.
He was Iron Man, so
right. I'm gonna give it like an 8.4. I really enjoyed it. This series as a whole, 8.7.
I think it's better than Come On My Back series, and that's just because I don't know. Maybe it isn't, but I feel like it takes a more action-y twist as opposed to.
Yeah, it's a movie, not a TV show.
Also true. See, I forgot it was a TV show.
And that's why Sherlock is kind of like slower and
yeah,
just doesn't feel as cool.
The movies made him out to be like almost like I want to say like a Batman type character, just kind of like not vigilante in the sense, but like just
no, but yeah, like
solving mysteries and beating people's asses.
Yeah,
as opposed to like it also shows that he's a genius too. Whereas I feel like the TV series is like this dude's just really really smart and he takes things really slow and he just pays attention to stuff and like he doesn't. Whereas the other one is very Robert Downey Jr.-esque, where he just rushes in headstrong, but he's still not an idiot.
Yeah, like there's a reason he's rushing in that way. And all that kind of stuff. It was really good. I liked it a lot.
I do like that.
You got anything else?
No.
The next 2 or 3 are gonna be a little shorter, just until we kind of get back on the rhythm.
Sorry.
Sorry. Stop. Stop. Anyway, we got a new driver on the team.
I saw that. I was
Landon.
getting all of his notifications today from Messenger because I'm signed into the.
Oh, right.
Like I have the Facebook on my phone.
We were streaming last night. Kluge was in a truck race, and one of the drivers there was Landon.
Yeah.
And I got a notification that he had followed the Twitch channel, and I was like, "Hey, thanks, Landon. Landon Williams, thanks, appreciate you. And Brandon's like, wait, hold up. Sorry, I called him Brandon. Ugh. Kluge's like, wait, hold on. Landon Williams? You mean the guy that's in front of me right now?
Oh, he's stream sniping?
And he's like, yeah. Yeah, that's me. And we're like, no way. You're just coincidentally the same name. Whatever, you saw it on here. Like, we're calling bullshit. And so
this dude dead ass searched the name on the car.
No, we didn't have our Twitch handle wasn't on the car.
Yeah, but if you just search HW Racing,
it's not on the car.
You weren't using the.
We're using the truck that doesn't say HW Racing on it. It says HWR.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
No, he literally said he scrolled through iRacing to find people driving trucks, and then or something like that. Just scrolled through it and found us.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So we're under caution. We're like, hey, you should take out the field, just as a joke, whatever.
Yeah. And
so he pretends to go like all the way down the track, and we're like, oh my god, this is him. And then he messaged Kluge, and he's like, yeah, told you it was me.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then he ended up winning the race, so that was kind of cool.
So he's better than Kluge.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Kluge.
That's funny because Kluge just like, you replaced me, didn't you? I was like, fuck yeah, I did. Bitch.
Kluge, as the team HR rep, I regret to inform you that you are being.
Could you imagine you being the HR rep? You?
Squeak. You are being let go.
You're not. No,
have a nice life.
We are adding to the team.
I will send you one porn video as your severance package.
That's enough. All right. Useless. But let's end this. We gotta save the mojo for 52.
Yes, this is true.
But thank you all for watching. Oh, Christmas merch will be up Wednesday.
That's interesting. I forgot about the seasons.
Christmas merch. It's gonna be just a sweater.
Cause fuck a Thanksgiving.
What am I supposed to do for a race car on Thanksgiving?
Dude, put a
turkey legs on a race car.
Yeah, that'd be kind of stupid. Put like a gobble or something. I don't know.
What? Anyway, so go check out hwracing.net. There will be changes by the end of the year for some stuff. So
I'm finally getting my new shirt.
Be prepared.
Oh yeah,
he's finally here to pick up a shirt. Pavilion Machine and Tool. Thank you.
Big party sound. Fire beat.
Rogue Energy. Use the code HWR2020, all caps.
You taste so good.
Get some energy in your life. Clean energy. None
of that bullshit.
It's good stuff. It's tasty. I actually had some cherry limeade this morning.
Ooh.
Every morning I do. Gotta give me some hydration back, though. That was the tastiest.
New flavor. Don't know when, but I'm going to get it.
Of course you are. Go ahead.
Ojo. Making them bags, baby. If I don't show up on next week's episode, check an Ojo bag. My head will be in it.
Oh, I can't. But yeah, thank you guys again. GoPro or stream it, or we're recording the podcast on you as always.
We actually might finish the episode before the thing times out.
Right. I tried to do the old camera on the stream thing with it. I've bought my second different capture card. It didn't work. So soon something will make. I gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
I think I have to actually get the Elgato one. I don't want to spend that much money on something.
Yeah, that's tough because Elgato's like too legit to quit, but it's also like
yeah,
hella bread.
And last but not least, Falcon. Fly me to the moon.
Oof.
He did admit that we were in a relationship, though.
Oh.
I asked him if it was like if he gets. We were talking about getting holidays off or something like that. And I said, "It's our anniversary holiday," and he goes, "No, it's not recognized by them, but I recognize it." And I was like, "Oh shit!" We're in a relationship.
You do that virtual, Squeak.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
But he's working on some more merch, some cool stuff that I appreciate a lot. And you all will too, because it's the stupidest thing.
I wish Streamlabs had that. You know that, like, you've seen it before. It's like that bathing suit, but it literally it's like just like a string that covers your nipples and then like your ball sack, but it's like a thong. I want one of those, and I just wish they had it because I would wear it for the year episode.
No, you wouldn't.
But they don't have it.
Scumbag. But thank you all again. Till the end of November, all merch, all the profit from merch goes right to Stack Up Still. I think we're sitting at about $80-ish.
Let's go.
Just off merch, which is kind of cool. So keep that up. We're having fun. They're having fun. Like these past 3 weeks, they've been raising a lot of money. I think they're only like $4 or $5 grand away from 600,000 or something like that.
Oh, that's crazy.
500,000, which is awesome for 2020. So let's keep raising some money and kicking some booty. Okay. Bye.
Squeak, 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 squeak.